Recording!
I'm pretty sure it works, guys.
That's
Inside
pretty
voices.
good.
Ricardo.
No, it was really sensitive last week.
Ricardo.
I don't know.
I can't roll my R.
That's weird that it's not anymore.
I wish I could.
Anyway.
Rah. Rah.
I can.
Rah.
Other people can't roll their R's.
Episode 3 of We're
Are
the
we-
People.
Are we fucking starting?
Yes.
Wait, we are?
Wait, what?
Oh,
Oh,
that's
well, this is
awkward.
fucking
Actually,
in.
that was
No,
just
no,
mic
no.
check.
Wait,
I
no, wait.
know.
Are
we
we
going now?
Let's
Are we
do
fucking-
it. Let's do it.
Okay.
Episode 3
Episode 3
people.
of the
as
the-
much as the next
next
guy. I'm your
in this-
co-host, Owen.
I'm Aaron.
You're-
I'm-
and we
this
have
is
a
guest
guest.
star.
a star guest.
Guest
She's
star.
from the
Get it right.
face.
I'm from the future.
No.
Darn. I'm Willa. Hi, guys.
See,
Oh.
No,
you're from
Wembley.
you're from the past. You can say that and it's true.
I'm from the past, like 1995.
Yeah, good call. I think all of us are, though.
I'm a time traveler, but I only go forward at 1 second per 1 second.
Ha! Wit.
Generic wit. I'm
Really
pretty
generic,
sure that's
yeah.
been made before.
It probably
Actually,
has.
I haven't heard that.
Actually,
I'm
yeah.
surprised.
Mm.
Okay, wait.
Well, today
Let's-
we're talking about America.
Just fucking America.
Fucking America.
America.
You know what?
America.
You know what?
What?
I fucking love the First Amendment.
Yes.
You
It's pretty
abuse
great.
it far too much,
No,
but
It's the
Don't.
First Amendment.
indeed.
Because it's like, you can just say whatever you want. You can be like,
Say
fuck
what
you, Obama.
Want.
And no,
Oh, this
no
will
one
be
can do
awkward
anything.
to air.
I'm like
So-
super liberal, and I think
It's
Obama's
funny.
pretty great. But fuck you,
Disclaimer.
Obama.
The secret humor here is that it's not something that would normally be said by the individual speaking it. Just so
I hope
It's
after
not-
situational.
in 5 podcasts, I hope you'll be able to tell that Owen here is not
damn,
serious.
we have even less focus than normal.
Jesus Christ. It's like,
I'm not helping
our
that.
focus
No, no.
goes down exponentially the number of people
Well,
we
yeah,
have.
that's
Yeah,
normal.
well, I mean, you know, you
Okay,
can't expect that number of combinations.
We can't. I'm not even gonna bother being serious.
Okay, so
No
Cool.
one listening to this wants serious.
they want us. They want
They
us
want
being
us.
us. And Willa is like
Hypothetically.
us, Mabel.
I'm gonna friggin' moving on. America.
Introducing that made that weird at that moment.
I know. Now, look, come on. We could have segued really well. into
Contextually,
that
it
before.
feels
America!
There you go.
America.
Fuck
Yeah.
I haven't actually seen that movie.
I have. Wait. Yeah. No, me neither.
The,
Me neither.
I got Team America, whatever. It's
Mm.
like
Yeah.
puppets from the guys that make South Park.
Yes.
Puppets.
Puppets.
Yeah.
Puppets are creepy. You know what? Fucking ventriloquist dummies. I don't give a shit how overplayed that is. Those things are fucking creepy. Everyone who says they're fucking creepy has a point.
I think
Those
that's
things
everyone.
with their like dead wood eyes and their like
No, aren't they,
hollow
like,
smiles and their like soul eating. I mean, it's scary.
No, stereotypically,
Unsafe
it's
for
the
the-
ventriloquist that's creepy looking, not just the dummy.
No,
so
because-
Is
both
it?
of them put the, isn't it? I don't know.
I
that's-
haven't actually
No,
heard that.
because
never
what
mind.
happens is the ventriloquist takes half of their soul and puts it into the dummy,
Makes sense.
and then
Legit.
they have like a sort of symbiotic relationship, and the strength of their power is proportional to the amount of applause they get at their shows.
Does the dummy eat hands?
The
Oh,
hand goes,
God.
no, the hand goes up the other end.
Subtle.
I think
Okay.
Sorry,
Okay.
guys.
that's how dummies work. And then
You
there's
have-
buttons
yeah,
on the inside.
Okay.
I'm pushing the buttons
Buttons.
Buttons.
on the inside.
Oh my god. You need to stop. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
America is America, and other countries think we're hilarious because we're obnoxious.
Compare us to Canada.
Everyone.
Canadian. What?
Yes.
Everyone no, like I love it when like it's like any other country and like there's like an American and it's just like, oh, I see.
You can always tell the American.
Well, yeah,
It's
it's like super
always a good
obvious.
way.
It's kind of painful though because I'm sort of like I see where they're coming from. Damn it.
I mean, we kind of just act like we're the fucking police, and it's just like, the
police of the
We're
world."
gonna come fucking bomb you. Hope you're cool with that.
Or not. Well, I don't think we hope they're cool with it. We hope they're not when we bomb people in general.
My tummy is cold.
Owen, just,
Is that another
Oh.
quality of Americans that we're gonna elaborate on here? But really, America's pretty great.
What?
what?
Mm.
What?
What? America is pretty great. Like-
you still have the
Okay.
plushie, and every time I see it on your desk, I want to steal it.
What plushie?
This is going in.
That's
the
not a
podcast.
plushie.
I know.
Oh, that plushie. Oh.
Yeah, the plushie that's a plushie. Not the models that aren't plushies.
That was a
Those are
little-
plastics.
I would
I
refer to
got
those
that.
as a model because it is not a plushie. And I prefer... America! Okay,
Oh, God. I mean, there's
can I
not
just-
even that. What?
fucking the two-party system is... Okay, like... Okay, like, I think we're generally making progress, which is funny because I can... Even saying that is, like, a technically subjective thing. Because I have a liberal bias, so liberal laws being passed over time in general and seeming to win out as a trend seems like progress to me, but might not anyway. But the point I'm trying to make here is that basically what the two-party system does is that when the one side that's currently on top inevitably fails, because that's like humanity, the other side just swings back, and then we lose half of what we just got.
Yeah, it's just sort of like a fucking teeter-totter. Like, I'm president, oh shit, I fucked up. And then the other one's like, yeah, I'm gonna fix all the fucked up shit that you fucked. And then, oh fuck.
Maybe
I
they
should've
do
done
it, or it gets worse.
And then you
Just-
get Bushy.
Bushing?
Bush
Bush-
Jr.
But yeah.
My daddy paid my way through Yale.
Mm-hmm.
But to be honest, there's if you stop contextualizing, if you start contextualizing America, and then you look at stop, okay, no, but and then the rest of the world, it's about as good as we can get.
What are you doing?
And what are you doing?
I don't know. I found that in your pocket.
I know. Anyway.
We really don't have as much to talk about
No,
as
we
we
don't.
thought we did. It basically can be summarized like this. America is not as bad as some people who live in America and are like spoiled
America
rotten.
cannot
That's not
be
the-
as bad as America.
We're not as bad as we are, is like even like I don't know like
The sum is a lot better
isn't
than the
that
parts of its
fucking
whole.
everyone like I hear that so often from especially like teenagers. It's just like, man, America's not that great, and they idolize like a different nation. I'm like,
America's
we're really
pretty
pretty
great.
good.
Yeah, like
You know,
We're not like the best, and we're not like amazing, and we're not.
we're
far
arrogant
above-
because we're right.
Great
That's
statement
supposed to
there,
you.
Owen. That's completely balanced.
That's
We're not.
revealed.
We're not
character.
We're
always.
arrogant because we're right. You
You're
know,
arrogant.
You're arrogant
we
'cause
wouldn't be the
you
way
think
we
you're-
were if we weren't.
Wait.
If we didn't, we wouldn't be how we are.
We wouldn't be the way we were if we changed things.
We wouldn't
'cause
be
that's-
how we were,
yeah.
like how we are if we had like lost World War II or something. We've
Well, true.
always had like superior fucking shit up.
Well, that's because we
stuff.
spend a ton of money on that. That doesn't really make you superior. That's we put shit tons in military spending, like far
Okay.
beyond what we should.
My
Probably,
point,
in
though,
my opinion.
We've lasted
In
a
my
very
opinion,
long time.
True.
We show no signs of slowing down.
Well,
No,
we're a
we-
newish nation,
and
we're not
also
as new
we're
as
starting
other
to slow
nations, but
down,
still.
and
we did that once though.
yeah, like we
The
already hit
world
that point
slowed
at
down
least.
once and then recovered. We'll have to see
Mhm.
if we can
Like,
accelerate
the world slowed down.
the fucking
like,
Great Depression,
like-
dude.
oh, I thought
It
you
was
meant
a-
like the
no,
world literally
The world stopped
spinning.
revolving for
Wrong
a while there, but
context.
we got back.
I'm like, why didn't I hear about this? How do we get
No.
it back? Like, we
Owen-
just mount a giant fucking jet engine at the equator and make it. And we're like, okay, 3, 2, 1, fire! And
There's this one thing you
Whoosh.
might have heard of. It was a depression. It was pretty great.
I had that one.
Great
Good
depression.
job.
Great
You had a great one, or you had a
I
good
had-
I'm
one?
the great one. Everyone else was depressed.
I had the Great Depression.
It's a disease, guys.
Yes.
Mm.
Delicious.
God Bless
What?
America is a good movie.
It is a good movie.
And it
Another
kind
thing.
of relates actually somehow. for
Fucking God
once.
Bless America. I loved that movie. You
It
haven't
is.
seen
No, I
it.
haven't seen it. I don't even...
See it.
Okay, the basic idea behind
Mhm.
God Bless America
Mhm.
is that it's like this guy, and he's like sitting at home watching TV and watching all these reality shows, and he gets like really just fuck this shit. American culture sucks, and so he starts going on a shooting rampage,
Oh.
starting with like this like spoiled 16-year-old he saw on like one of those like 16-year-old birthday party shows,
Mm.
and then like some other
Oh,
girl.
God.
Some other
Shows,
girl
I
is like,
know.
dude, did you just kill her? And he's like, yeah. And she's like, cool, I'm gonna come with you. And he's like, no. And she's like, please. And he's like, K. And so they go shoot people up. And I love the moral of the story because it seems like
It's
they're building
so
up.
bitter.
And
great.
it's so great.
And that,
It's so great.
I
I'm glad
seriously
y'all
think
did a
America's
story.
just kind of like really looking at it honestly, we're pretty good, but we're not the best in like anything beside military spending. Where we are the best, but that's because like oh god.
And they're okay
Our
with that because they're
military is
okay with
so
working with
over-focused.
others.
Let's
and
talk about like pop culture then, I guess. Cause,
That's
like,
kind
that's
of
part
well,
of
that's
American
that's
culture.
a large part of American
Like
culture.
fucking Jersey Shore and
fucking Jersey
Fucking Jersey
Didn't that get
Shore.
canceled finally?
It doesn't matter that it got canceled because all of the
It
people on the
lasted
show
that
got
long.
their own TV shows now.
Well,
They're-
they got
everyone-
recognition. So.
Everyone is still on TV. They
Wait,
just
seriously?
aren't together now.
Like everyone?
I think so.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of having
Oh,
one where
God.
they're all concentrated, it's spread across like fucking 10 of them now.
But at the same time, you have to remember that like American pop culture is pretty great because it does include like aspects of the cultures that celebrate the other,
What are
the
you talking
complete
about?
opposite.
We're awful.
You mean like rap
Culture?
No, I'm talking about like the fact that the counterculture, quote unquote, things like
The
I'm
counterculture is a culture.
Counterculture is still mainstream culture.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's just like
Especially now.
And
You can't
feel like-
intentionally be anti-conformist without conforming to the
Right.
anti-conformity movement,
Just
which it
do
defeats
what
the whole
the
point.
shit
Do
you
it the
want.
shit.
you can only do that
Do it
in
the shit.
like I feel like you
Do
would
the
only
shit.
do that
Do
in
the-
America
no.
and places
just
like that.
do it.
Dude, we
Fucking
don't
Nike.
do- Yeah.
fucking
Fucking
Nike.
Nike. But God, pop our pop culture is so it's just like I don't know. We're pretty bad.
Yeah, well, there's
Especially
that.
in portrayals.
Ow! Ow!
Anyway.
Don't explain that either. It's
No.
funnier if we just let that.
Let it
Okay,
be.
let that be.
No,
But, like, okay,
no,
like-
no!
Like, oh,
Stop.
be
Oh,
quiet. I'm trying to have a serious moment here.
I know.
But
Aaron
in
has
like
time.
I don't know, like in the portrayal of I don't know, like LGBT matters and stuff, we're like so backwards in contrast to like any other comparably advanced. I'm not gonna say advanced.
You know-
Scratch advanced. Comparably like
More liberal
more,
society.
more liberal societies.
What I find interesting though is that like I've always just wondered why is it that the South is where all the like vehemently religious people are concentrated. Like I mean, like there's
actually,
like
yeah.
Well,
Bible
that's
Belt and
because-
everything, but why is that? So, like socioeconomically speaking, or like American history speaking, why are all the like uber Christians in the South?
Well,
Well,
Or
it
not all of
starts.
them, but
It
like
start.
don't know.
Well, okay. I feel like it started just by the fact that those respective religions stayed there, and because they didn't really have the means to be as mobile, and then so in the end you develop that sort of dichotomy where you have liberals.
What
of
did they
the-
just
Nerd.
arrive on one coast and spread directly one way and not go?
We're
the other
just
way?
gonna go
We're just
west.
gonna go west.
No, that was
No other
that
direction.
actually that kind of was
Fuck
it.
that
That
noise.
kind of was it.
Fuck the north. We're going west.
No, but-
I
no,
mean,
but-
what the fuck's to the
Because-
west?
That's
Manifest
stuff.
destiny,
Yeah,
y'all.
there we go.
Man.
I love how in middle
God,
school,
Manifest Destiny.
in
is
middle
so,
school, the way we were
Yeah,
taught
oh
Manifest
my-
Destiny
it's
was
so-
like it
It's
was
so
good.
glorified.
It's so
Well,
arrogant.
Same with Columbus.
It was
They
so
teach you that
awful.
Columbus is
But
just.
I mean,
so
like-
awful.
I know.
We were literally just like,
the
this
idea of,
obviously
like,
all belongs
It's our
to
fucking
us.
God-given right to just own everything and fuck those guys that already live here.
And the thing is, actually,
Fuck them
they
in
don't
their
mention
asses
that.
with alcohol because we're gonna give them all crippling alcoholism so they become dependent on the state, and then we're gonna marginalize them into reservations where they'll be poor and dying, and they'll have like the lowest literacy rate. And
terrible. I feel that about summarizes it, doesn't it? Though, really.
But
It kinda
but then
does.
okay, so we did all this, and we're still not doing anything about it. But then we have those like all those white guilt movies about it, like fucking Avatar.
Oh,
Fucking
that-
Avatar.
Oh, okay.
The
Yeah.
moment when they blew up the tree, I was like, yeah, explosions!
You
It's
said-
so
oh,
beautiful.
Oh my god.
It's
you
so,
guys-
but it's so
I'm-
bad though.
So that's the awkward thing, like
Hon-
the fact that some people like feel
It's-
bad about like the
It's-
white guilt,
Oh God,
and that
we have.
but then
We're
like
so self-centered that our like efforts to make up for what we did are
are
basically
even more self-centered.
They're, like they make it worse.
We're
It's
not
like-
gonna do
Yes.
anything to actually help you. We're just gonna go make a movie about how bad we feel.
so we can acknowledge that we were bad.
But we're not actually
in the
gonna have
past.
you in it. We're
Right.
gonna have blue people, and it'll be in space and 3D, and we're gonna bill it just as.
interpretive,
and you'll
guys.
win to reduce the
See,
tragedy.
I
Yeah.
didn't even go
Oh,
to
yeah.
Avatar because I only went to see it, and I saw it 3 times in theaters.
Looking back on it, that really amuses me.
I saw it 3 times in theaters just
God,
because, as technologically speaking, it was really impressive. It
Well,
had
yeah.
really good
If you-
visual effects, and that's why I saw it so many times. Just because, whoa, this looks awesome, and then
It's
you get it
pretty.
on DVD on
If
your
you
screen, and you're like,
igno-
this is shit.
Yes, DVD.
Ignoring the
This is awful.
subtext, yeah, that's when the like
It's just
complete.
bad without the white guilt shit. It's like the most generic story
So-
ever.
Mm.
Guy
Fucking the
joins the
military guy.
natives and
The
falls in
fucking-
love and has
the
fucking
fucking
creepy hair
military guy.
sex.
Whoa, I missed
The-
that. But
You
okay.
missed the hair
How
sticks?
did you
I've
miss
never-
that?
I've
That
never-
was like key.
I've never seen Avatar, guys.
wow.
Okay, do
that
you know
actually
how
was
they
key,
all
that's
have like
sad.
the braids
Oh.
that come out of the back of their head with like the
Yeah.
neurons in it?
Yes.
I didn't know
And
they were neurons.
there's like
but
a
yeah.
point. You
That's
know
like
how
the
they use
thing.
that to like couple with the animals and stuff.
Yeah.
That's how
Oh,
they have
God.
sex. Is they like link those together and like cuddle.
Which is
And so
Wait,
there's like
which is really kind
there's like a scene halfway
That's,
through.
I mean, I
Hang
like
on,
how they
hang on,
try
guys.
to censor
Can we drop
this.
anything about culture and just talk about how weird a concept that is?
Because
It-
it
no,
means
it
that you're
wouldn't
it's
It wouldn't even be
bestiality
sex.
every
It's
time
like,
you.
well, yeah, that
Is that
too.
sex or just like neural link?
But
Because,
if
I
so,
mean-
then how is it contextually different when they do have sex? Is it like literally just like
Well, they
super
need-
intimacy of the mind?
They need some way of
I guess-
actually impregnating the other because they have kids. There
Yeah,
are
but
little
you-
blue
you can't-
kid
you can't do-
kidlings.
you
What are
can't-
you gonna
No,
call
but
them?
you can't.
Kidlings.
They don't have a name
Okay.
in it. But
Okay.
also,
No,
actually,
before
how
that.
would that work? Because that couldn't work that way.
I think
Well,
they
that's
probably do
interesting.
like the
There's
mind
no
link
kid-
and then like normal link too.
Well, yeah, but then why would they
And
mind link
justice.
instead? But why would they like mind link instead of normal linking then? Because
I like how
evolutionarily
we're
that would
calling
make no
sex
sense.
linking.
Linking.
I like our censorship
I'm gonna
here, thanks,
upload my
guys.
packets into your server.
Ha!
No, so that's kind of what they did to
Computer
like,
joke.
they tried to
Uh,
make it less carnal and less kind of just gross and primal and trying to make
Hair.
it exactly. That's how they tried to make it
Sex
sophisticated.
is supposed
and,
to be gross and
It's-
primal.
it's
That's
Yeah.
the idea.
right, and so they tried so hard to make it be something that it
Oh, that's
wasn't,
also
and-
funny.
And then they're in
Actually-
like the
When they-
fucking
when they-
sparkly
yeah.
trees.
We
and
are
shit.
completely fucking off.
We're talking
topic.
about blue people having
It's okay.
sex.
Yeah,
Avatar
okay,
is
no,
that's obviously America.
Actually, on that note, speaking of how sex is gross and primal and weird, it's really funny. It never ceases to amuse me how, like, basically, whether an act is really, really, really creepy or, like, cute and romantic is entirely just dependent on is the person doing it attractive
Look
or...
at- yeah.
No, it, like, nothing
Again,
else has to change. It's
Like
Right.
you said,
if a guy-
relationships are mutual creepiness.
basically, it's just...
And the only reason
like
why like
consensual
cute
mutual
couples are-
creepiness.
Because what you're doing is... what it is you are accepting I will let you into all my boundaries.
Like
Yeah, no
That's what
matter
you're
who
doing,
you
and that's
are,
when
right.
things are creepy. Is when they violate some boundary, or well, really even
Like what I
even conceptual.
Yeah.
like when
you
I hugged
disgusted me.
Josh and whispered "I love you, boo." That was creepy because
was
Josh and I have
violating the circle.
been friends since first grade, and that
You
was
don't
like
need to take that next step
breach
up.
of trust. What next step? Wait, you mean the next step where Josh
The
and
next
I like?
step,
Yeah.
Link.
Indeed, I know.
wait.
the step where you link.
No, I think I'd have to make out with him first.
Well, no,
well,
you can skip
okay,
that.
yeah,
and
that's
then, like,
whatever.
I know.
If Josh is lit.
Josh, bro, you listening to this?
You listening? It's
I'm
good.
embarrassing you so hard. I know Jordan listens to this.
Oh God.
Jordan's gonna
Poor
bring this
Jordan.
up.
It will.
Yes.
Yeah. It'll be great.
Oh God. Well, but like, see, yeah, like back to what you were saying before about like it's only
Exactly
cute if
like
it's
this.
attractive.
If I didn't know
What's-
who Willow was, I would be freaking out right now. She's sitting on my
I-
lap, and I'm like, oh God, what? Why?
Good job. Yeah, no, I feel like
Okay,
this,
here's a question.
Mhm.
How would you react if someone just like did that, but
Came
like
up to
they
you and
no
just sat
no,
on-
but
okay,
they
no, just
clearly
kidding.
didn't acknowledge that you existed or that it was like a thing. Like they just
I
acted
saw-
like you were a rock they were sitting
I
on.
saw that on
No,
YouTube.
dude,
There's a guy on YouTube
people
that does
do that.
pranks, and he like records them, and he just came up and like sat on a person on a bench, and then like once they reacted, he's like, "Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there."
Well, also the thing
And
is that
but
happens.
people would be like, "Whoa, dude, what the fuck?" Like,
Well, yeah, because
and
he
you just
sat
talk
on a
and
bench.
then, oh God. But like that sort of thing, actually, I feel like it happens a lot in college. Like we're
Wait,
well,
people sitting on each other randomly.
it kind of like at
Complete
like
stranger.
yeah, like at parties and whatnot.
I mean,
like
I'll spend
well,
my
at
college
par-
sitting on people.
oh God, I feel the poor people.
I'm
but
just
no.
gonna I'm just gonna
Just
pause
kidding.
and think about that for a second.
Let's not. Okay, no, but like
It's too late. The brain's there.
Wait, what are you thinking about
The
me
brain-
sitting on people?
The brain is too fast. We can't shut it
You've
down.
already gotten fast. Oh, but no, but like at the parties, like people will just intermingle regardless
You
of
think
not
I'm
knowing.
going to parties in college?
Okay,
Yeah.
we're not referring to us specifically. We're referring to in general. Okay, we're generalizing. But like, people will like just completely intermingle and be like really like casual and close with each other without knowing each other at all. And it's an interesting aspect because I feel like
I don't know you at all.
yeah. Well, are we at a party? Not exactly.
I hate
It's
it
a
when-
party
We're a
of
party.
three.
Of three.
I-
and you're the life of the party.
Yeah.
Here.
Oh yeah, clearly. I haven't told a bad joke. yet
Drinking
today.
songs.
No, you haven't. Oh my
Um,
gosh, she yeah.
Mountain
see,
Well,
Dew
not an awful
songs.
joke yet today. But like-
Granted.
Okay, I hit. Okay, things back to America.
America!
Good, there we
Briefly,
go.
at least.
America!
I hate it when people use freedom of speech to complain about how they don't have enough freedom of speech. It's like, shut up.
Wait, no, you don't
Wait,
do that.
what? I
No,
don't do
no,
that.
you don't do
No,
that.
not really.
No,
What are you
no,
talking
no.
about?
I didn't hear the last part of his
They
statement.
use freedom of speech to complain about
Yeah,
how they
I
aren't.
missed.
They're
Okay.
clearly oppressed and don't have enough freedom of speech.
You know what I
It's
found
like,
funny?
whatever.
Missed
There was
that.
this one Christian pastor,
Pastor, the Christian pastor.
A field of Christians.
Frolic in the meadows of Christianity.
I am in no way saying that this is like representative of all Christians. I get that it's just like one crazy guy, but he said that Christians are the most subjugated religion since Jews in Nazi Germany.
That's pushing
He
it,
said
guys.
that Christians are the most
Persecuted.
persecuted. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. They're
That-
the most persecuted group of people since Jews in Germany in the 1930s and
It's
40s.
so blatantly wrong that I
I
can't
know.
even
And
find
it's
it
like,
offensive.
way to go, dude. You're like 70% of the country. I don't think there has been a non-Christian president.
Nope, we
Every
still haven't
president
had
has
that.
been some.
Actually, yeah.
Well, the first few, like
Well-
George Washington was like deist, which is like the closest to atheist that you could get back then.
Wasn't
But
somebody?
I mean, deist
Catholic?
is more just like
Oh yeah, someone was Catholic.
Someone has
someone
been
was
It's still
Catholic.
related.
That was
Yeah.
Kennedy.
JFK.
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
But,
so it is
that
still
counts. That's
linked.
still
Yeah.
Christianity in a way.
Kind of. They're related. They're not the same, but they're
Catholic,
related.
it's still the
Yeah.
Bible. They're still
Yeah.
using the Bible. But the point
I
is
feel
like
it's funny because a lot of religions use the Bible,
it's
Indeed.
or like it's
well,
related.
it's because in Europe it all just
Things
split up,
tied
and
in-
they.
well, yeah.
It's awkward because they split up over such minute differences, and that they all name
I
themselves.
love how the
different-
one I forget what his name, what that one king just started the Anglican Church because
Yeah,
wanted,
Henry the
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seventh.
Oh, that was great. Good
I
move,
can't
guy.
divorce
Good
wanted
my
to
move.
wife.
divorce his wife. So
Good
he's just
move,
like,
guy.
I'm gonna make a religion so I can get rid of this crazy
It's
bitch.
so great, but it's like a subset of
He
religion.
was such.
I'm just gonna
oh my
make a
gosh,
whole
he
different
was
religion
the
so I can change one rule.
Baby, I love you so much. I'll make a religion for you. Now get me away from her. Get me away.
best. Let me divorce. Just let me
Oh my
leave.
god.
Oh.
Fuck. I had something I was gonna say.
Oh,
I lost
God,
it.
sorry.
What? No,
Remember
that
that
no.
you-
This
Oh,
is,
okay. Mm. Religion.
I had some. Yeah.
Religion. Uh-huh.
Just like on that note, I'm just saying, like, theoretically, with separation of church and state being like one of our fundamental founding principles,
Yeah.
not religion and state. That's
It's-
not
it's-
how it went.
I
It's
know.
always-
People who say that, but
The
no, but the
irony.
point is, wouldn't like, I'm just saying this, wouldn't an atheist president be ideal, or not
The-
atheist, agnostic, I
Yeah,
suppose,
yeah, there
would
you
be
go.
ideal because you wouldn't be biased toward anything.
Right.
You know, like
Believe it-
I
Automatically.
grew up in like a family without like any organized religion. I was not brought up atheist. I was just brought up whenever I'd ask about it, my parents would be like, "Well, what do you think?" And so I came to my own conclusion that there's probably not a god, whatever. But it always bothered me in schools that like they would make that one they used to make you say the Pledge of Allegiance, and two the under God line in there
Yeah.
always bothered me.
Yeah.
And so
It
what really
still
sucked
bothers
was
me.
I spent all of third grade I got special permission to not stand up to say the pledge when everyone else had to,
That's
just because
actually
I
great.
complained about it. But
I'm
then in
leaving.
fourth grade,
Same reason as last time.
Have fun
Keep
with
going.
that.
Okay.
but then in fourth grade, I was the first day of fourth grade, and the way it worked with my fourth grade class was they would send like one table down every day to go say the Pledge of Allegiance over the loudspeaker for morning announcements. And I was sitting at that table, but I didn't know where we were going. Everyone else just got up and they're like, "Oh, and come with us." And I'm like, "Okay," because I was worried about being late for my first class in fourth grade. And we ended up going down there and having to say the pledge. And I'm like, "Fine, I guess I'll say it." And then I went back to visit my third grade teachers, and they're like, "So I heard you on the pledge this morning." And they were pissed off. And I'm like,
That's
"Listen,
not...
I had no idea." And I don't. It's the pledges always bothered me anyway. It's just sort of a creepy thing.
Well,
Like when you
it's-
have like all the little brainwashed kids reciting it in
Oh.
unison about how they are vowing undying devotion to the country. When I mean that's one of the great things about America is that we have like a completely volunteer army. You're not forced into it. But then like you have all these kids who are like vowing undying devotion or no matter what to the flag without even really thinking about the meanings of the words. It's literally
Well,
brainwashing because the pledge was invented
in retrospect,
during like I think it was the First World War as a sort of like patriotism type thing.
in retrospect, math in that sense is brainwashing. But at the same time,
Math?
yeah, like they tell you concepts, they don't explain it till later.
But that's
so-
not what I'm talking. I'm
well,
saying like the
the
rote
fact
memorization
that-
of America is so great. Like
Well, the
Can I
thing
just
is
say
also
something,
kids
though?
don't understand
No,
necessarily understand
guys,
the words.
I'm just saying. I gotta
But you learn the
say-
proofs
oh,
later.
I'm back now.
Right.
But
Hi,
you have to keep in
Aaron.
mind that like you have to if you don't have any patriotism at all and you don't have any level of like subconscious brainwashing, then one, you're basically not raising anyone and giving no direction whatsoever.
Right.
And two, you wouldn't really have a country if you raised your
To
people
be-
in it to not care about
I'm
it.
saying,
It'd
I'm
just be
saying
like, well, you know, we live here.
there's
I
a
guess.
difference between like patriotism, but being willing to point out that's kind of bad, and just like the sort of undying devotion patriotism that stuff like the pledge.
Well, the thing is, it
Well,
does.
true.
It's just in the if the pledge is, I guess, taught right in a way, then it works because
Taught
if
right.
you think
Remove
They
about
don't.
this,
They don't teach it. They just literally teach you. You have to say this every day.
but then as
After-
you get older and you are able
For-
to make
after
your
they don't-
decisions.
they
after
normally say-
9/11, for about 4 years, it was you have to stand up and say this. You don't have a choice.
Well, that was kind of, I suppose, a rash decision in the wake of 9/11.
No, but that's
fear.
exactly my point. Is
Well,
that
do you
we
expect
were
the
using it
country-
as a sort of brainwashing thing to convince all these little kids about how great America is because we were going to war and all this other stuff. Like,
Dude,
And the thing is-
emotions fuck you up.
it's true. Oh
You're
my
not
gosh.
logical.
But the thing
and
is,
like Under
we're-
God wasn't even added till 1954.
Oh, was it? Oh,
Nope,
gosh.
it wasn't in the original pledge. I think the original pledge was just like, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, one nation,
And to the
indivisible.
republic.
No,
It's
it's
pretty
just
cool.
So
I think they even
that?
left it out. I don't remember what exactly it is, but I know they left out. It was a bunch, and then it's just like one nation, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. It was about half the length of what it is now, and it's been revised like 10 times. And I'm pretty certain the most recent was adding under God in the 1950s when it was us versus the Soviet Union and allied like second world countries.
50s?
1950s.
To
The Cold
separate
War
us
was
from
going
them
in the
Yes,
50s.
godless
yes.
From the
commies.
godless communists.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because like one of the things of communism was that
Guys.
it's
What?
What?
got
What?
serious.
What?
we got serious.
No,
there.
you did.
You-
You
yes.
normally okay.
History.
Okay, look,
Yes.
like the dude.
Dude,
except
'cause you
for,
laugh.
except for when I except for when I make you crack, you tend to automatically go into serious business mode when we're doing these. You're like, this is serious, and I have to talk with like a serious voice.
But that's good because it's
Well,
like
yeah.
straight guys.
Especially since I'm completely not. I have like no ability to care enough to actually be like, this is very solemn and like serious. But okay, no, I was actually gonna go. I had like a great question that I'm gonna totally ask you in like 3 seconds, and I'm not even doing this. I'm not even stalling to remember it. I'm just like, you know. But anyway, what if you had to? What if you could only judge cultures by their commercials?
Oh,
No.
Japan!
Oh
Here's the
my
question.
God.
Here's the question though: are commercials an accurate reflection of a nation
Okay,
in a
did-
way? Because like, could
No,
you just be
just-
like, here is what
This
they
is-
desire, and here is what at least their marketers think will draw.
Well,
It
because I
actually-
mean,
member in.
ideally, a good commercial is going to be representative of the ideals of that culture because the people want to see the ad and identify with it. Which I just remembered, you know, the Psy Super Bowl commercial ad for pistachios.
I want to
I-
see that. I haven't
It's-
seen it yet.
oh, fuck.
But
It's
I
so
saw that.
bad.
It's like,
well, the thing
Yeah,
is-
she showed it.
It annoys me.
That to us in Psych.
it
and it's
annoys
like,
me just because fucking.
That
Well,
song
Gangnam Style
was
is
a
so-
fad from about a month or two, and that was months ago.
It
It's
remained a fad
completely
long
dead now.
after that. Owen.
Yeah, but it
Well,
it
yeah,
peaked
seriously.
for like a month or
Oh
two.
yeah,
and-
no, it only peaked
like-
and was good for like. a
I mean,
while.
I'll admit, I enjoyed the song when it came out. It was fun. It got way too overplayed, and now the moment that I hear it, it's like, oh god, this again.
I
Well,
still don't even hate
have
it.
you
It's just
guys-
kind of like really, it's just okay.
have y'all seen
And,
other like
pistachios.
other normal? The Psy
Other
is definitely other normal commercials from Asia.
And Psy
have
had
you
a-
guys seen those? Like
Psy
I
had a
That's-
song
Mhm.
about like before Gangnam Style got really huge. Psy had a
Okay.
song about murdering Americans.
Psy is kind of an outlier, and also that was made in jest. That was
Yeah, I
yeah,
know
yeah.
it was.
Oh,
I'm
I-
like, that's fucking hilarious.
I thought
But
you.
a lot of internet conspiracy theorists were bringing that up, and like,
I thought
Psy is like a foreign
Okay,
plan
okay.
to bring down
Oh
our
my
great
God.
nation. He's
Originally-
actually North Korean.
originally when you said that, I thought you were like Psy has a song now about the time before Gangnam Style when he could sing about whatever and people wouldn't limit him
Oh,
to
see,
one
What's her
song.
name?
that's the thing.
Haruna or whatever.
Hyuna.
I don't know how to
Wait,
say it.
you mean the
Hyuna?
singer, the
The
girl
girl
singer?
in there.
Hyuna, yeah.
Okay,
Is that how you say it?
Yeah, that's how you say it.
It's
Just go
spelled
for it.
like
I'm gonna
Haruna.
inevitably
It's
fuck it
spelled
up. So I'm just gonna go the girl in Gangnam Style because I
Whatever.
fuck it up.
I don't know,
Her.
but yeah,
She's
yeah,
actually a pretty
that's-
good singer.
Yeah.
You're so like,
Okay.
you know.
I
it's
There's a lot of
ended up,
K-pop over the years.
somehow I ended up listening to K-pop
I'm
at 2
so proud of
a.m.
you. I'm so proud
And
of you.
she's
Owen,
actually a
that's
pretty
actually
good singer.
pretty easy.
No, it
Yeah, to be
really
hon-
was easy.
I know, you're
But
just like K-pop.
I was just
at
listening.
2
It was like
a.m.,
K-pop at 2 a.m. because I
great.
found a link on Reddit and.
Our-
Oh, in that case, let's not just commercials. What if you look at countries' music videos?
Okay, yeah. What if you
and
just
see-
judged like
Oh god,
Music
I
video.
you judge
know.
a country purely based on like its
Their
most
media.
popular music TV shows and stuff.
We suck.
Oh god,
Especially America.
Yeah, we
no,
suck.
Okay,
no,
no.
okay, actually, no.
American film.
that is
If
actually-
American
Right.
film
Actually, American films
Yeah.
normally
is
not that awful.
glorious.
Yeah.
American
It's
film,
so-
as long
mhm.
as you look past like even
If you look past the mass marketed movies, then you can
even there
see
though you
ones-
get some
well,
really good
yes,
films.
sometimes
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, honestly, the film in
Which
film in
top-
I
America
mean,
is
most
not that bad.
countries. I don't.
There's lots
There's
of-
like
there's
no
lots of
other
different
like other
countries.
countries like make
Like
music,
Italy and I don't know.
but
if
none of
it-
them have as big an industry as like the Hollywood industry.
No.
Right.
Like nearly as huge or as glorified, which
Which is
Well,
a good or
in
a bad
itself-
thing, depending on.
In
Which-
itself, that
I
has
find like the sort of
things-
like star glorification of that kind of disgusting.
Well,
But
but-
everywhere
okay,
you're
celebrity
gonna
glorification, and especially in
Celebrities
the
of
American
all
culture, though I
areas.
suppose everywhere else too,
Yeah.
probably. It's just like awful.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
just-
true. Oh
If
my
I was
gosh.
like a celebrity, I would literally just like punch fans in the face. If
and
they
you
tried-
could get
if they-
away with it.
If they got close enough, I'd just be like, no.
Oh god.
That or I would hire like a team of like armed guards to follow me everywhere.
So I'm gonna
Just like with, like,
reference
4 riot shields and,
Nickelback,
like,
guys.
Wait,
Did I just?
oh.
Yes.
do they punch people?
No.
I thought
Okay.
you were like fans.
Okay, I actually
No,
read an article
the
about
song
that. The reason
Rockstar.
the reason people don't like Nickelback music is
Why
because
don't
no,
you
no,
all?
I'm going to explain it. I saw a thing
Okay.
about this online
Oh.
of this guy because like everyone hates Nickelback when it's like they're just generic rock.
I'm a fan.
They-
I know.
I
mean,
don't
I'm
hate
saying,
them, I don't
I'm saying
like
them. Thanks,
people
guys.
hate them like inordinately more when there's like other like generic rock bands in the same vein. But the reason for it is that one, Nickelback is popular, and two, their songs cater to like the lowest common denominator, so like everyone's heard them, and they
Yeah, a little
form
bit.
that sort of like guilty. Oh, I'm regressing into like a stupid angsty teenager type thing when you hear them. But you know, say what you want.
Angsty.
I mean, they aren't a good band. They are
No,
really
not.
generic.
no,
generic.
The
Yeah.
frontman, like Chad Kroger, whatever, he seems like a chill guy. I've seen like interviews with him. And he seems just like a cool guy.
Yeah.
That would,
I still
Mhm.
occasionally like one of their
Yes,
songs,
thank
and I'm
you.
like, oh.
Well, wait, new songs?
yeah, exactly.
New-
It's just that
yeah,
the thing
that's
with them
true.
is that like
Not that
people
much.
feel guilty when it's like one of their like catchy generic songs that they are like, oh, that's I'll listen to
Actually,
that.
I
and,
don't
like,
feel guilty.
I
I don't
hate
feel
those
guilty.
songs.
no, I'm saying
Ironically.
people.
No,
That's
okay.
why they're
Right,
hated because
right.
you
Oh,
end up
you're
feeling,
right. I'm not a person.
They end up
good point.
no, not
Good call.
person, people like in
I know.
general.
Okay.
End up
Part
feeling
of the
guilt, like
collective.
they feel guilty because they
Sorry.
feel they shouldn't be enjoying it, but
Yeah.
it's like literally mathematically designed to like be
To appeal
catchy.
to
Yeah.
the- right.
See,
I
I
mean,
get
all pop
I get
is-
to be like, I get to be like, I enjoy this, and I don't even have to feel guilty because I can still say this sucks, like awfully, even when I have like a pop song and I'm like, I listen to this way too much.
Did
It's
anyone else
horrible.
have that?
I
Like
can just
the
be like, it's
first,
horrible.
the first time they heard Justin Bieber, where they thought this is a decent female singer.
Yeah.
Oh, my
That-
mom did that. She's like, "Wow, Willow, this girl's so good." I'm
I
like,
was in the
"Oh
mall.
boy." Okay.
I was in the mall,
It
and I think
it
Angela was there.
It was seriously
and I
just
was like, Angles was
Yeah.
there, and I was like, she said, "Oh God, it's Justin Bieber." I'm like, that sounds like a good female singer, and she's like,
no, like
I will say he doesn't deserve as much success as he has,
he.
So
But-
That's the
And-
main reason he's
and he's a
infuriating to me.
douche. Bieber's
is
a
that,
douche.
that, yeah.
Is he?
He is
Yeah.
like, yeah, as like a
Wait, in real
person,
life?
he is
Okay.
awful, and I do not have, I don't know.
Shut
Would you
up.
stop?
This is y'all own fault.
Owen
Bring in a nice
ostracize
singer.
her. We must shun.
Leave!
Shun.
Leave the room!
Shun.
Quiet!
Personal
Quiet!
Shun.
Don't you
I
dare
could-
lick my hand again.
I could see
Shut-
Nickelback if that's
No!
Shun.
No.
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 Stop!
No.
Saving me.
Just...
Did
Jab
you-
her in the
did-
side.
We don't... I'm gonna, like, kick you off my lap if you keep singing.
Did you also, the thing is, the first I heard of Nickelback was on a 300 commercial. Like for
Wait,
the
like,
movie
for the-
300.
what?
For the
Like
movie
the movie-
300.
Was
They
that
had,
a thing?
That was. They paired it was a
Was that a
legit
thing?
like a commercial, yeah, that from the company. Yeah, they paired up the song Saving Me with footage of the kid from 300 and it was
There's a
really
kid.
well, I mean,
I haven't seen 300.
I've never seen 300. I've only seen
I
the
wanna see
trailers.
300.
Awkward, but
Can I just say that
That
I
was
like
good.
Skrillex?
Well, you can.
Is that your impression of dubstep?
Shut up, you guys
can
do
say
better.
that if you want to.
Now, what will the
We'll
reaction
judge
be?
you for it, but you can say it. I don't really judge you for
I
that.
don't.
It's like
I'm
he's
just
not
kidding.
amazing, but he's okay.
Like
I
he's-
can't
and he's
think
a
of
nice-
another
he's a
idiot.
cool dude.
He is an expert in the genre that he works in, but he does not work in dubstep.
Yeah.
It's not dubstep, no matter what people say. It's bro step. He acknowledges
Bro
that.
step.
Bro,
No, that's
step.
the term for the evolution, because dubstep started in, I think, the early 90s.
Guys,
I'm pretty
I
sure.
miss 80s synth. I want synth back.
I was giving electronic music history.
Shut up,
lessons.
Owen. You can keep going for
I
like
care
20
about
minutes.
it.
Yeah, but no one else. Well, okay, other people, but like no one. No.
It's okay.
We're
Don't
not
cry.
doing it.
Don't cry, darling. Don't
I
cry.
want 80s synth back. Synth was
Like,
great.
wait, give me an example of a band or a song.
Okay, like
The
I think.
soundtrack to Top Gun.
Oh God, yes.
Okay, yeah.
Oh no, but
like,
no.
I
The
am
one,
tiger,
the thing that made
I
me
love
really
the
go like,
fun,
that's not
Stop.
Top Gun.
No, I
The thing-
know, but
It's
it
not
made-
Top Gun, Willa.
No,
That
I-
is
I
clearly.
Guys, I
No, but,
know most of my movies.
Rocky Balboa.
I know.
No, but the
Don't
song,
comment.
the song that actually.
She hasn't heard
Could you
Bohemian
stop? Could you
Rhapsody.
Stop.
I
Shut
have.
up.
Angles has
Oh no,
it.
Angles
Shut
has
up.
it.
You
Shut up.
fool.
But
You
no,
fool.
the song.
Anyway, Aaron, go. Sorry.
Okay,
man. Do
fine,
it.
my turn finally.
Go.
Okay,
Fucking speak.
I know the song.
Give him a chance.
The song that made me go like I miss 80s synth was like there's like this scene in the original Terminator movie, and they're fleeing a burning building, and the Terminator's like trying to find them. It's like in the it's the police station, and just like as they're leaving and they start to run through this burning building, like the synth suddenly just starts going like, and it's like, and like every time I do it, I'm just like that fucking synth guy, just like, like wailing on the
Oh my
keyboard, like
God.
I am so. And
Can
no,
we-
it is the one moment, and the soundtrack is just suddenly like gloriously synth, and
That's
it's
beautiful.
so. I want to fucking show you the scene.
No,
It's amazing.
Amazing.
It's amazing.
Can we just do
Amazing.
like an
Amazing.
impromptu like
No.
breakout of
No.
Bohemian Rhapsody?
No.
Stop,
You'll love it.
Well,
Why?
It's great.
Bella?
It's America. America.
Is
What?
this
No
the real
singing.
life?
Is
Is
this
this
just
just fantasy?
no singing.
Caught in
No
a
dancing.
landslide, no escape from reality.
Does anyone, no one else gets that.
Open
No
your
dancing.
eyes,
No singing. No
look up
dancing.
to the skies and
Shut the
see.
fuck up.
Like, ow! I've been shouting. I can't voice.
Good job. You can't voice. Oh gosh.
No, there's this one. It's like a musical anime that was great.
A musical anime.
Musical anime.
No,
Wow,
no, but
that
it was
sounds
great because it
amazing.
was like a comedy.
And
But
then,
but there's this one thing, and like they have like a Tommy gun, and
What?
someone tries to do a dance number, but it's like they fire in the air, and they're just like no singing, and then they start dancing, and they're like no dancing, and firing, and it was just like
Cute.
amazing.
What are you
God,
doing?
that series was great.
Why are you?
Say that out loud.
You were about to, and it would sound
was.
really great. You should say it out
Why
loud.
are you unbuttoning my shirt?
There we go.
Yes. Woo, okay.
You had to say it. That
Say
one
it.
had to go to be funny.
It did. That,
It was
that
worth-
would have been great impromptu.
Yeah.
Aaron, why is your hoodie unzippered? If I could have unzippered that too.
Why is
Dipper.
my hoodie unz-
No.
Like,
Why is
no,
my
like
hoodie
Dipper's,
undippered?
Dipper's vest.
Yeah.
Oh
What
yeah.
are we? What
Is it?
was that a joke or like?
No, because like
what
you,
about
Okay.
I was
what
just
about
reminded.
Dipper's
Okay.
vest? Okay.
It's unzipped.
Oh, well,
you
yes,
got a
yes
little
it
on
is.
your chin.
Gosh, damn it, thanks.
No
Thank
problem.
God for the podcast.
Willa drools.
I hate you all!
Okay,
Because her chin is numb because she got like oral surgery, so she can't like feel it.
Yeah.
So it's not her
Disclaimer.
fault.
Thanks,
But-
guys.
We love her anyway.
Thanks.
I'm
Wait, what song was that gonna be?
There isn't any song.
It was...
Dun, 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 dun,
I will
dun,
punch
dun,
you
dun,
both
dun,
in
dun,
the
dun,
face.
dun, 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 dun. Ow!
Okay, it's not a punch.
K.O.
I lied. I'm sorry.
Close
No
enough.
singing!
No
No singing!
Fucking Rocky!
No!
I know.
If you're gonna sing,
Look,
right.
just-
Oh.
Oh God, I don't know it well enough, but I just saw Warm Bodies, and I swear they started
You
to
saw
play.
Warm
You saw
Bodies?
Warm Bodies?
Yeah,
We're gonna judge
I
you so
saw-
hard right now.
Okay, when
that
I
was worth seeing just to know
Was
how
it?
the fuck it turned out.
when I watched
How
Movie
did-
Bob's
I-
review of it, and he was like, if you can't, he says something like, if you can't move past the inherent silliness of this and like just get with it, then you're not going to enjoy it. I was like, I'm not gonna enjoy it.
Stop. God damn. I enjoyed that. We're not America. That was like so 15 minutes ago. But It was.
Dun,
I
dun, 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 dun,
I
dun, dun,
enjoyed
dun,
it.
dun, 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 dun.
I
swear to
I
God.
enjoyed it until like it had scenes where the mood would suddenly shift too fast, or
And
I'd just be
then-
like, that is a stupid
Isn't that like
concept
the
for
zombie?
zombies.
The zombie falls in love and that kickstarts his heart, and then he like.
That was
falls, like-
stupid. No, but
Wait, really?
no, but there's
That's kind of a
no,
cute
it, no,
It's
concept.
about a
it's
zombie that wants to be a real boy because he falls in love with a girl.
oh, you know, it's actually
Aw.
terrible, and like
Mm.
me and
We're
like
not seeing that.
me and Angela and Emmy, we like left the
Yes.
theater,
No.
and like two
Wait, you
like.
saw it with Angela and Emmy?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
No, and we leave the
Yes,
theater,
that's it.
and like they're both like, oh, I love that, that was cute, and I was like, well, it was enjoyable, but it had a lot of flaws. And I start going,
And
I
you
start going.
on.
That's
Oh,
how I
God.
describe that. I just start
Start
going because
going.
I'm like critical time. But they ignored me.
Ah,
They ignored me
well, I
most
mean,
of it, but no,
it's
yeah, but
Emmy, and it's
no, but
Angela.
no,
We
but
love
like
you.
there's especially one
Are
scene.
they
No,
listening?
well, yeah,
Probably.
Angela.
Hopefully.
Yeah,
Angels.
but no, like
Shout
Shout out.
there's the scene. No, but after the zombies revive, there's the scene where they know that because one of them. This isn't even really a spoiler.
Oh, okay.
'cause,
It's
I
okay.
don't
We're
care.
No, I
not
know,
gonna
I
see
know,
it,
but
so.
other people might maybe
Django
possibly.
and Shane.
That was
that's
great.
true.
But no, but like they start like bleeding when they're coming back to life, and I was like, wait a minute, so you regain mortality if you become human again? And I was kind of like, wouldn't that suck? Also, wouldn't zombies that were like immune to the wounds as a zombie die as soon as they came back?
How does
Yeah,
that work?
really.
I
How do they
don't.
explain that?
Okay,
We're
see,
not
that's
gonna-
like, the movie has funny moments and it has cute scenes.
I
Aw.
feel like
No, it does.
I feel like the
does?
Well,
logistics
not-
behind.
I didn't like the main girl, and I didn't feel any
Ugh.
chemistry, so it made the whole thing kind of
Oh
like.
no,
See,
awkward.
I
At the
feel
same
like
time-
I
no.
would watch it
Oh,
and just
yeah.
only be bothered by. I wouldn't get with the cute thing, but I'd be bothered by all of the issues with like.
It has
the
funny.
zombie
It has other
logic,
funny
so-
things though, and it makes fun of zombies. Well, I actually, we all left the theater, and they were like, when the main guy becomes more human, he looks less good, and I was like, yeah.
the
No, he-
irony.
No, it's like
it's like
when the face when like his features are kind of like he has like an interestingly designed face.
Oh.
I sincerely mean it like odd features, and when he's like a zombie and it's like pale, it works because it just kind of looks like strange as a whole, and it like it's owning the image.
Dude,
But when
uh-huh.
you regain like skin tone, it's just like no, that looks wrong.
It's
Stop it.
like Twilight and time reverse.
Twilight
like,
just
I
Twilight
love how
reverse,
Robert
reverse.
Pattinson hates Twilight.
It makes complete sense.
The
I'd
poor
be
guy.
like,
I
fuck
mean,
this.
I saw-
if he had to live
fuck
with
this
this
I
for
saw
years.
no. I think I
Yeah.
saw an interview where they're like, well, at least it paid well, and he's like, not enough.
not
enough.
worth
It
the
wasn't
trauma
worth
and
it.
the permanent damage to his
That is
career.
also a
Like
thing
seeing
where
Oh my
that
God.
I saw an interview where like it was like a compilation of interviews where he's just hating on Twilight,
Okay,
and that gave me
looking-
so much respect for him.
looking at any of the posters or imagery or scenes in like reviews, which I haven't seen any. I kind of wanted just to laugh at them because they're apparently good for that. But stop.
Sorry.
But
it's stuck
no,
in
like
my head.
he also like at least with the pale makeup, it's just like that doesn't work either. Your face is too normal for the
Oh
makeup.
yeah,
Stop.
really, that's awkward.
And then it
Oh
looks
my God.
worse, and it's
Oh,
just like
no.
why would I don't what?
Yeah.
Can I just comment on how it's just
Clearly
frustrating?
you can.
Can I
You-
just comment?
you
Am
can.
I allowed to?
Keep going.
You always do anyway.
I
go
grant
for it.
the-
Why are you
permission.
reaching down my
Okay.
shirt?
Are you,
Wow,
there's just gonna be
that
like
was
3 or
fun.
4 moments where it'll just be like, okay. But,
Okay.
I was saying something. It's just
You were.
interesting that we live in a world where like the most popular property for like teen girls is something that like Stephanie Meyer like literally dreamed of and then wrote
Not
basically
just
as like
a
self-insert
face.
Mary Sue fiction.
Did you
Don't
Yeah.
want just anyone to hold.
And
but you
then
want my
stop
love.
singing, damn it. This is not a musical.
And then 50 Shades of Grey.
This is a podcast, damn it, man.
It's a musical podcast.
Shut up.
Fabulous.
No,
Oh, yeah.
How did I do that?
I'm impressed.
sassy
That octave.
straight friend.
Yeah, yeah, really. We need to watch that in English. I don't know if Miss Gizzy's gonna show that.
Sassy straight friend is a movie.
No.
Sassy straight friend.
Shut-
Sassy straight friend.
Sassy
the
gay
movie.
best friend, okay?
Like
And
all
no,
those
actually,
movies.
actually, I would want to see that.
Sassy straight
Sassy
friend.
straight friend. It'd be like a comedy, and it'd just be like a bunch.
Satirical,
No, it'd be
so
like
bad.
it'd be like a bunch of metrosexuals hanging out and making like
Are
quips.
you really
but,
going out in that outfit, girlfriend?
No, yeah, and it'd be like, but
Oh
they're
my
all
God.
straight. But they're all straight.
They're all
Oh my
straight.
God.
No, and
Yeah,
then they could have like
sure.
identity issues, and
Just
people
kidding.
because people would all think they're gay, and it'd be like serious
And yeah,
drama.
the
And they'd be like,
stars
dude,
were- I know.
They keep thinking we're gay. Why do they think we're gay?
Dude, no idea.
I mean, we just like dress in purple and say fabulous.
Are we describing
I feel
Braxton
so bad
now?
because
What? No.
Okay, just kidding.
Well, he doesn't do that.
Okay.
we could
Yeah,
make
I'm just
him.
kidding.
He should do
I was.
that.
That'd be great.
Ah.
Why are you eating my arm?
Okay, see, now you get your moment, but it just makes you sound like random and spontaneous instead of awkward and kind
Yeah,
of creepy.
sorry.
Because without context, why are you eating my arm? Just sounds like what?
Granted, shall
Pumpkin what?
We kind of gave context. I'm sitting in Owen's lap.
Did we?
Kind of. Well, I just
Well, that's
did
not
just
really
then.
a context. That's another thing.
I'm a
though.
contest.
What?
Owen, just that's not even.
Whose
There
foot
we-
is that?
It's mine.
I want to make sure I'm not playing with Aaron's foot. Okay,
Who
he's
wants
sitting
to
on
play
that.
with my foot?
Hey, just kidding. Sorry, man.
Are we-
What?
No.
What? No.
What?
Oh,
Not
what?
what?
What? Oh, I
Okay,
swear to
what?
God,
Yeah,
that was a phone, but it wasn't.
No, that was.
That's weird.
America,
Fuck.
the home of. I don't know the lyrics.
Fucking amber waves of grain.
What? Amber
Wait.
waves of grain.
Amber
Yeah.
waves of wait. What is
I
that?
crowd thy God
Hello,
Why are we
I
singing?
from sea to shining sea.
Damn sheaves, they reflect the light of the sun, thus creating the illusion of
Of death.
illumination. Well, no, they have depth.
Wait, what are we?
It's a fucking sea. It has depth. If I chucked you in it was a cinder block, you'd sink a mile.
Good job, Owen.
Unless it's the Dead Sea.
Well, in which case it'd be. Yeah, then you'd float. Oh
It's
my god.
entirely different reason.
Yeah, I know.
I think
yeah.
the cinder block would still win.
Yeah, I probably
be
would
honest.
eventually.
Probably.
Unless you salted it up beforehand. Ugh.
Salt.
I'll salt you up.
Oh my god. That doesn't
Is that,
even.
let's
Are you gonna,
analyze that as a line.
Yeah.
Salt
Hey
you up.
baby, let me salt you up. I'm
What would that
actually
mean?
I'm accountable and really hungry.
Yeah,
so.
so, seasoning.
It can also be something to do with
You don't
like,
look that
the-
appetizing. Seasoning time. You know, just
Little
Oh,
cayenne pepper.
ketchup will cover that right
Maybe,
up.
Ugh.
I've got some like fancy barbecue sauce we could sprinkle over and just throw her on the grill and.
This is Owen's moment of falling flat. That's great.
Well,
Thanks.
I don't know. I found it. I
No,
found
we're
it
all
funny.
laughing.
I found it
Okay.
funny. That worked.
Fine, maybe I was just embarrassed.
That's my
Alright.
shirt again.
Stop messing with Owen's shirt, Willa.
I-
Don't mess with
Harry!
mine. Ha!
Sorry, Aaron. Oh my god. Didn't mean to.
I am
Oh
so
god,
sorry.
exposed. Exposed. You just KO'd us all.
Man,
Yeah. Oh, fist for nipples. Ah. Oh my. So this is a shout out to Gravity Falls for promoting them. Yeah.
Gravity Falls is a pretty great show, and everyone should watch it because it's great. And there's like secret shit too if you're into that sort of shit.
For all ages, and you'll get the humor no matter who
not
or
for
what
kids,
you
though.
are.
Actually, I would honestly
It's
say
not for
it's-
kids.
Ironically, yeah.
You
it's a-
kind of have to be.
If
well,
you're under 15 or 18 or 17, if you're a
15's
kid,
good.
don't watch.
Ironically, this is a kids show. Yeah.
we
It
don't
is
like
this.
you on
We
principle.
hate you. 'cause
On
you're
principle,
kids.
'cause you're a
I hate
kid.
Kids. I'm sorry, darling. I hate kids.
Yeah, that's okay. We've established this
I
already.
thought you were like gonna say like I'm sorry, like cause like, and you were calling her a kid. Like
No,
you were just gonna
ironically,
leave it. I'm
totally
sorry,
works.
darling. After the I hate
I'm
kids.
sorry, darling. I know you're 12.
I hate you.
Oh,
I hate
thanks,
you.
guys. Feel loved here.
This is our longest podcast yet. You know what? I was so disappointed.
We
When
got Aaron to sing.
Disney said that they have no plans
Hang
for
on.
making another what?
Indiana Jones.
Another what?
Yeah, another Indiana Jones. Disney said they have no plans
Well.
for making another Indiana Jones.
Well, yeah.
Like they bought Lucasfilm, and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna make more Star Wars," but I wanted more Indiana Jones because honestly, at this point, Indiana Jones only had like one shitty movie. Star Wars has had 3. It has less taint
Dude.
overall.
Honestly, we could like okay. Actually,
mean,
like,
we'd
I'm
need a
just-
new
okay,
guy
no, they
for
will.
Indy.
They will. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah. There's
Owen,
no
you've
shortage
seen,
of.
I mean,
you've seen movies.
fine.
There's gonna be
It's
one
Disney.
eventually.
there's
yeah.
plenty.
I'm
of
just saying
other-
we'll need a new guy because I mean Harrison Ford
Well,
is getting older.
Disney
Quite,
had sequels
yes.
to movies
No
that
offense,
not
Dr.
that many
Pepper,
people
personally.
saw, like Brother Bear.
Brother Bear had a
Actually, yeah,
sequel.
That had a sequel.
did?
I think it did.
No, well, no, you're right. I
Aren't
remember
there
seeing
like
ads
5
for Brother
Lion
Bear
King
2.
movies?
Wait, are there?
There's like Lion King,
Three,
then Lion
there's
King
3.
1.5, and then Lion King 2, and then Lion King 2.5, and
Are
then
there
Lion
3
King
count?
3.
Oh yeah.
What happens
like,
in the fucking
stupid.
third one?
What happens?
I don't even
What's with
know.
the halves?
What? Well, okay,
It's
no,
like
no,
the
no,
In
no.
Between
I actually,
story.
they fucking play that all the fucking time on
Do
like
they?
TV. I've seen
Lion
it.
King 9
I've
and
actually
3/4.
Oh my
okay, no,
God,
like no,
that's
no, 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 no.
beautiful.
Because
Oh,
the
jeez.
half thing was literally just let's watch Simba dick around in the woods with Timon and Pumbaa for
Oh,
like an
God.
hour and a half.
Let's not take
That
you
sounds
literally.
like that'd be better than the normal Lion King, because that's just the part where he's like, "Fuck this shit, I'm out of here."
Wait, Hakuna Matata.
Okay, like
No.
fucking,
Stop.
it's like fucking God, it's so musical. Stop, I hate that.
I
no, but
really do not like
we,
that song.
yeah,
Oh,
it's
dude,
actually no, it's just like no.
Yeah.
Everyone
that's okay.
is like, "Oh my god, this song's so great."
I love
It's
it. No,
not that great.
I don't like it. I like the intro and context.
Also,
it's
people
entertaining.
comparing it to Hamlet.
You know
it's
what I
really
found
not
interesting?
Like
Well,
Hamlet.
Okay,
no,
I
but
only-
No. I'm going on a thing.
Okay.
Give me some time and then interrupt me spontaneously
Okay.
in the middle of a sentence with your ideas. But the
Hair.
like general structure, and here's the similarities, is like okay, yes, like kind of a monarchy. It's not. Is it a monarchy?
It's like a-
in it. It's
Well,
like
I mean, it's got
It's
the
a
monarchy, but
lion.
he's nice.
like-
the food chain monarch.
yeah,
the
that's
top
The
of
top.
the-
cycle of
Shut up.
life.
But anyway, like it is.
No.
It is about. It is about. But it's about a brother who kills a brother to take over, and then something, and eventually the main character, who is the main dude's son, sees
right.
a ghost of him, and he's like, "Dude, shit's fucked. We gotta go
Yeah.
fix that." But that happens so late in the movie.
That
like,
you're just like.
It's
is
like
this a reference or not?
no, it's like clearly structured on Hamlet, but the vengeance thing is so like, well, that's the conclusion part.
Right.
Whereas in Hamlet, it's like by the time anything is happening and all the characters are introduced, you've already gotten basically like the, oh yeah, by the way, could you maybe fix that whole brother murder thing?
Now, see
for
what
me?
I found interesting about Lion King
I love Hamlet.
is that
Yes.
There's
I'm
nothing
fine-
either
I was
good
actually-
or bad, but thinking makes
like
it so.
suspension of
Hamlet,
disbelief wise.
Act 2, Scene 2.
Would you let
lines
me speak now so you can
268
interrupt me?
through 270.
Motherfucker, shut your-
I had to finish pretentiously quoting Hamlet with like the act and scene
Anyway.
and line number. I memorized that part so I could be pretentious.
Anyway,
Oh my God.
ba, 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 ba,
Oh.
ba. Wait, like John the Savage
John.
Oh, you're
pissed
talking-
me off in
John the Savage.
Brave New World.
Mm-hmm.
He
I
just-
thought you were gonna say in the Lion King. I was
No.
like, where was John?
No. Anyway, suspension of disbelief wise, I can accept talking lions. I cannot accept singing lions, and I do not know why that is. Like as soon as
Wait,
they started
what?
singing,
You're just like lions don't
I'm like
sing.
I'm like fine. I can accept that they're talking lions. It's a Disney movie. They can talk, but they started
Lions
singing, and I'm
don't
like,
sing.
this is too far.
Well,
This
think
is too
about
far
it.
for me. They have I don't.
Lions don't
Nope.
sing.
I'm guessing you guys never watched The Little Mermaid, but singing
No.
crabs.
I
I
never
don't-
saw the Little
Okay,
Mermaid.
well,
I have
granted,
a formed
you two are
hatred
guys.
of the Little Mermaid. Just from knowing its like themes and having heard some of the music
That's
numbers
true.
and knowing the general plot, I hate it.
Remember, guys, give up your family and your voice to go live with the guy of your dreams.
You
because-
gave up your soul to go like potentially maybe date a guy who
I mean-
you have seen once, maybe
From a distance.
saw it.
from a distance.
I saw this really interesting
You
thing
saved
where
them, but it's just
they
like,
prove that
fuck.
in the Disney world, beautiful equals good and ugly equals bad
And,
all the
yes.
time, and they actually have examples of characters who turn from bad to good and transition
Oh wait, dude,
from
we
ugly
could,
to
Ugly to
we
beautiful.
could actually
right.
maybe possibly talk with this sort of ties into America because Disney's
What?
like supposed to be quintessential.
Yeah,
America.
Disney is quintessential.
But you can
American
actually
culture.
see
how-
fundamental like
Co-
role
aspects of-
issues that are
yeah.
like
bad.
the sort of like
in it,
women
like, it's
need
an
to be
up-
pretty.
Women need to be
um,
pretty.
They need to be married.
And also,
Yep.
even
But,
though
like-
recently they've been going to like smart, strong women, sassy women, they still end up with their
See,
significant
like
other.
the women's
and-
only role is to get married and
It's
to look pretty.
in Disney and
And also, they're still pretty. They haven't
on the
ever
note of,
had
like,
an
the
ugly
beauty
Betty type
thing,
thing. And Betty
fucking-
wasn't ugly.
I-
Anyway.
I feel like just
Had
because
to
of how
point that out.
Disney operates, or maybe this is just me, but like in like Beauty and the Beast, when he like
Mm-hmm.
turns back into a prince, I'm like, dude, you're better as like
A
a beast.
Yeah,
beast, I
They
know.
use
oh
that
my
as
God.
an example of see he was evil when he's a beast, but now that he's a pretty human, he's
He actually was actually better, like because the
Like-
human is like so stereotypically pretty that it like I was like,
It
dude,
ruins
you're
it.
ugly.
See,
You're
it's
so pretty. You're ugly.
No, it's like
Oh, yeah.
the so okay, like fucking. This isn't
Mhm,
even
go
like
for it.
that like by shonen.
Oh.
I actually find that like you're so
Okay.
pretty that you have become ugly.
See, that's the
Even
thing
if you
about
did that with like a female character, like that same kind
Ooh.
of overly exaggerated,
beauty,
feminine
like,
beauty styling,
Right.
I would still be like, you're so that style that it's
Bishy.
ugly.
Yeah,
It just,
granted.
it's like,
See,
doesn't
that's
work
why-
for me. It's like,
like,
no, stop.
Bishis
No.
are generally only present in shoujo manga,
I
so
know.
like you're
Is
just
that, like-
kinda like
No, but
It's-
like, no,
and
but
the
no,
thing
but
is,
the thing is that
girls
that
are into like,
confuses
and
me.
then you're like, is this guy a girl or a guy?
No, it confuses me though, because it's like
Oh,
it's
it's
feminine beauty
directed-
applied to guys, but it's directed at females.
girls, because for some reason, like, well, it's because the
All
art.
females are secretly lesbians.
Moral story. Yeah, nice try. No, but the
In
thing.
Japan.
All dudes,
Well,
except
actually-
all dudes are like sexually attracted to cops.
Girly
like,
men.
statistically. Also, transvestites are mostly straight, or not trans. Well, yeah, transvestitism, yeah.
Is okay.
Statistically speaking,
It's
which is
Trains
fascinating.
or
I said trans.
Also, gay guys are typically more masculine, like
This-
subtly,
So with this, okay.
very subtly over like statistical.
Isn't that because it's actually like the increase in testosterone?
It very easily could be. I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not an expert in
Oh.
gay.
Yeah, both of y'all kind of, indeed. But like I don't know. But no, the thing about the Bishonen and like shoujo. Hey, stop!
You were the one who said no singing, Aaron.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but now it's
Hypocrite.
annoying you. Now it's
Okay.
annoying you.
Oh my god! I swear to God.
The
But
shoe is on the other hoof now.
Huff, really? Huff. Okay.
Your
Good
mom has a hoof.
That doesn't
That-
even make
His
sense.
mom is cool. Oh my gosh. Your mom is really cool, by the way.
Okay.
Your dad is cooler.
Your dad is cool. Oh well, let's not compare here, guys. Compare.
What if you just
let's all be
surgically
hap-
replaced your left hand with a hoof?
You would do that.
And
I
then
can see,
punch people.
dude.
It'd be hard. You could punch people with it better.
20 years in the
That's
about
future.
like
it.
lighter.
Yeah, my hair's
Will I
brown.
get off my shirt? Stop grabbing dude's shirts. It's weird.
You're welcome. No, but yeah,
It's less weird for me than it is for Aaron.
Granted.
Stop grabbing Aaron's shirt. Jeez.
Getting a little competitive. No, I'm just kidding. But I do. So let's talk about
Who
hair,
here
guys.
loves Link to the Past? That's one of my favorite Zelda titles.
Sorry, didn't play Zelda.
Is that
what's
it? Is
called?
that it?
Wind Waker.
Wind Waker is also
I
great.
loved Wind Waker.
That totally has to do with America and
That
other
was,
things.
That
we
was
were
the
talking
first
about.
one that I played.
Was it?
was
Yeah.
Wind Waker.
Oh yeah, you said that. It's great.
Because I borrowed
love-
it from Josh. And
Fucking love Wind Waker. You know, okay, Wind Waker. This was fucking brilliant game design. It made me realize that this is why it's so satisfying, even though the combat's no harder, or in fact is easier than other Zelda games. They have musical cues accentuate every hit. And it makes no.
Really?
Have you ever played? No, like,
No,
and
that's
if you
awesome.
get
Oh my
off
gosh.
combos, it like the final one, it's just like, pew, and, like as you hit, and it's super satisfying because every hit is
Oh.
emphasized musically,
Oh
and
my
it builds.
God.
It's like and like as you hit. No, but it's like it's way better than what I'm doing, and
No.
it's
No.
subtle. No, it's just subtle enough.
Oh my
Dude,
God.
you okay there? You seem to have a momentary vocal release there of some sort of sound. No, I got him a 13-hit combo though once on just like, and it was like fucking amazing. Also, I think you can combo in Wind Waker, which is awesome.
You can? Ooh.
Yeah, like it has weird like button things.
Wait, no, what was it? Was it was like left, PP, and then right? What's the combo
What?
to get the ultimate power in the episode we just finished?
The ultimate power.
The ultimate
episode
power.
was great.
The
in
episode,
episode 10.
Yes.
the-
episode 10,
was
yeah.
great.
of Gravity Falls.
You
It's a
should
great
watch
show.
How can you laugh when you killed this boy's father? Wait, what?
Her aim's getting better.
Her
Her
aim's getting better.
See, it's
It's
funny
right,
because
'cause
marriage
marriage
is
is terrible.